Right, let's go. It's 5 o'clock in the morrow. In Wabbero's yard, it would seem. Yes. 212 kilometres to my destination. I'm going to be loading yogurts afterwards, so it's nice and easy. Hopefully get back and get on a boat and get back to the UK today. Don't know when we'll be tipping. Splendid! Absolutely splendid. It's a nice little lorry. Onward! Is there anything nicer than the first cup of tea in the morning? That was a rhetorical question. The answer is no. Apart from a bit of fried bread. For anybody moans about losing weight, I'm having one rasher of bacon to compensate for the bread. So up yours. Just delicious. Just proving little points again. People moan about cooking and stuff taking too long, blah 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 blah. That's 20 minutes. In 20 minutes I parked up, I faffed around with my hair, made breakfast, I've spent 5 minutes faffing around reading Twitter and stuff, and I've just made myself a second cup of tea, and now I'm on my way in 20 minutes. Even we stood that long at a bloody snack fan. So there we go. There's no excuse, apart from laziness. Good day to you. You have the test. I was leaving the office. I get off my dress. Top tip! If you're into that sort of music, which I very much am, as you can probably guess. 2 albums well worth getting are the 2 DFA compilation albums. DFA, our record company in New York, set up by James Murphy and Tim Goldsworthy. James Murphy of LCD Sound System, of course. Originally called Death From Above Records, but then the 9/11 attacks happened, so they changed the name to DFA. And anything with a DFA name on it is usually amazing. The compilation albums are fantastic. So, well worth buying. I've got them on Spotify. I don't know whether you can buy them, whether they're still around, or who knows what. You can get anything nowadays in the days of this interwebs. Onward! New Volvo! New Volvo! Do you know what? It still looks as hideous in the flesh. That's the first time I've seen one in the flesh, actually. I think the new Volvo just looks horrible. Oh dear, what have they done? Right, so just delivering now. This is why I like Europe, right? The man comes to the desk, takes your paperwork. He says, "Hello, how are you?" in English. There's a woman over there, I think it's a woman, wearing a coat that makes her look like she's dressed like a bishop. Interesting look. He says, "Hello, how are you?" He said, "Good, thank you, and you?" He said, "Ah, yes, it's good, the weekend is nearly here." And then he moans about a Dutchman because he broke the seal without somebody seeing. So he said, he said, "Bloody Dutchman, I keep him waiting now for 2-3 hours." And he took the seal off me. He says, "Okay, you're back on bay. I start you straight away." It pays to be nice. He says, "You've been here before?" I said, "No." "Okay, you go upstairs, you can have coffee." Free coffee, actually quite nice as well. And clean toilets, all nice little driver's room, or canteen type room with a coffee machine and everything. And now I'm just being tipped now, which is, they're doing it at quite a rate of knots. It just makes a big difference from the UK. and I can sit in the lorry. So that's good, isn't it? I was driving along actually on the way here, cruising down the motorway, because I haven't done much Europe recently, just simply because work's just the way the work is, isn't it? It's just ebbs and flows. Sometimes you get loads, sometimes you don't get any. So I was driving along, and I was just driving along, and I'm only going to Belgium. I'll probably be back in the UK later today, but I was driving along the motorway thinking, oh, I just want to keep going now, somewhere far away, Italy or Eastern Europe or Russia. Never done Russia. I'd love to do Russia. Maybe one day. I'd love to do stupid places. But it's pretty much rock and roll doing that sort of thing nowadays, and not much else in it, unless you're an Eastern European. So that's probably never going to happen. That was my dream job once upon a time, doing rock and roll tours and stuff. But I don't think I've got the patience anymore, because there's plenty of double manning, isn't there? There's plenty of unloading and all that sort of stuff. I just I don't think I could cope with and running in convoy and all that malarkey. Not anymore. If I was 22, probably yes, but not at my age, my advanced age of 35 years old. I remember when I was a boy, I used to go up and play outside with just an orange and a clove. I stuck it in the orange over and over again. We couldn't afford more than one clove. And then that was me making my own Christmas present. It would be taken and put in the stocking at Christmas. And I would be so excited. I don't know where that came from. Right. Right, we're off. 15 kilometres to the next collection. It's pretty good planning, isn't it? Depending on how quickly I get tipped there, I might have to swap in Ghent with another driver who's come down from Denmark and blast it over, well, try to Peterborough. Time-wise, that would be almost, yeah, but we'll see how it goes. Need the bloke in Ghent's on a 24, he's already dropped a trailer, so I suppose if I could get into the UK, they could probably find somebody to carry on to Peterborough. We'll see what happens. It's not my problem to worry about such things. Onward! Blindside reversing. Ah! Last time I was here, I blindsided onto the bay so perfectly. The pull-ins driver next to me said, "Oh, that was amazing." And I said, "I think that was probably a bit of a fluke." I'm getting better though. I've been, I used to be really crap at it. Probably should stop videoing, really. Oh, I've started videoing again because this might be one hit. No, it's going to need one shunt forward. That's pretty good going though. Told you I was getting better. Used to be my biggest fault, actually, was blindside reversing, but like I say, I just started doing it more instead of trying to get the easy way out, and I'm getting a bit better. Quite proud of that. Onward! Little tip, some trailers are really high, like these Jerry Adams things. So always just go round to the back and have a quick look. It's a little bit high, I'm going to drop it a little bit. Yeah. Personally, to drop it, I often just raise the suspension on the unit and then it's fine. But this needs both. The other bay I had to drop both and it was still quite high. As you were. Loaded in under an hour, now full speed to Ghent! Swap trailers, probably train, then see if I can get to Peterborough before my hours run out. Huzzah! I do like a bit of a challenge. It's all a bit too boring when it's easy. We can do this! Yes, we can! Right. Lucas swap trailers in Ghent. He's now eating a piece of bread. 1:20 in the afternoon. And he has 5 hours driving and 6.5 hours working. Don't laugh. To get from Ghent to Thetford. So there we have it. We can but try. Onward! Right, we're at the train. Passport control. That was easy. Now let's see what train we're on. I've done 6 hours and 51 minutes driving. I don't think Thetford's going to be possible today, is it? And it's 3:20 and I need to finish by 8. So this is fun, isn't it? And this is where I need an Eddie Stobart voiceover. Will he make it? Probably not. Da-da-da-da-da. Are we going to go straight through? Straight through? Go on, go on. Speed up! Come on! Get out my way! No. Okay. Jesus. There's a big bloody light in the sky. What the hell is that? Oh well, let's see how long we've got to wait. Take some small change onto the train for a really awful cup of coffee. But this is 2 minutes long already. Right, bye! There appear to be some men standing on the platform watching trucks get on. 3 out of the 4 of them are not in high vis. I'm going to notify the authorities. If they've got anything to do with designing these trains, I'm going to run them down in cold blood. Oh dear, he's making the balls up of that. No, he's recovered it. Oh, he's very far over the other side though. It's performance, see if I can drive this straight on. And impress them. There we go. I quite like Robinsons of Worcester and their whole big pink truck. Find us on Facebook, malarkey. It's a good way to stand out. I've not actually found them on Facebook. I should find them on Facebook and see how many people like them. But I quite like the whole idea. I don't really like the shade of pink though, because it being a lot brighter. So instead of big pink truck, it was big pink truck, yes! That's how I would consider a brighter pink. As you were. Right, this is freaking me out. Look at this, almost all the way to the tunnel. 5:25 on a Friday, without any traffic and an accident. What the hell is going on? In the name of the Holy Mother of Christ. Good thing though. Oh well. Oh, look at that, there's an accident as well. Sometimes traffic situations just completely befuddle my brain. You can come up. We're in Thetford, driving down a country lane. Just about made it in my hours. Actually, no traffic whatsoever. I had a clear run, no traffic. So the Cambridge thing didn't have to happen. Oh my fucking god, where am I going? and I can have my break on the bay here apparently. So got about 5 minutes to spare. Back it on the bay. Boom. Apparently these peas are needed urgently for production. Urgent pea delivery coming through. Well, I must say that was a rather epic day. So from Calais to just north of Brussels, tip to across 20 k's, reload 15 k's, reload the other side of Brussels, back to Calais, get on a train and up to Thetford. In if I'll tell you a secret, it was 10 hours 2 minutes driving and 14.5 hours work. I think that's pretty good going, don't you? So now I'm parked on the bay, they're just tipping me now. And this is me done for the night now. I'm going to cook some dinner. Thank God the frozen pea factory will have peas to work with now over the weekend. If it wasn't here tonight, apparently it would have been Monday, and they need... Don't ask me if they needed them that much. You could find them in the morning. Anyway, yeah, time to finish for the day. I'm in the middle of nowhere though, with really crap internet. Okay. Happy days. Foodwood! Yay, I'm leaving here. Loading in Rugby tomorrow, so I'm going to drive to Rugby. Get my 24 on that branch. Don't like it. Get some shopping on the way. Some foodstuffs. There's a lay-by right by where we load, so hopefully there'll be nobody in it. And then load tomorrow and ship over tomorrow night. Getting very close to the old target of these videos, which you probably guessed is something by now. Be interesting to see what this is like in the daylight. It probably looks just as bad. Right. I actually like coming to places like this. I get really bored while I'm floating up and down motorways. I'm one of those weird people that likes multi-drop in London and country lanes, and some of the best deliveries and stuff I've ever done have been out in the far west of Ireland and stuff. Life's, I just find it a bit too boring if everything's too easy. I don't like things easy, as you can probably tell, which is why I've overloaded my life with a website and everything. But hey ho, you only live once. Onward! I'm sorry, but I don't have anything against Eddie Stowe, but if somebody gave me a truck called Gwynaira Gwaetha, I'd tell them to keep it. That's not even a real name, is it? Have they just taken a load of letters and thrown them at magnetic letters and thrown them at a fridge? Gwynaira Gwaetha. Somebody's going to tell me that is a name now, aren't they? It's not a name from the past 500 years, I'd say. It's ridiculous. I wonder if Stobart fans use it in Scrabble. I wonder if you could have a Stobart version of Scrabble, couldn't you, with truck names? Actually, that's a really good idea. Maybe I shouldn't put that in the video. I could sell it to Stobart. Stobart Scrabble.